Hello, I'm Deborah Stefaniak, and this is my dog Sabrina. She's one of my chihuahuas, and we wanted to come and talk to you about consciousness today. Oh, she's tired of hearing about it. Wow. A couple people read on the blog, and they were talking about consciousness and connecting with people's souls. And I think the term soul and consciousness are being intermingled. And so I wanted to talk about it a little bit today. Sabrina here, she's making a bobo. She's going to sleep and make it a bobo. You say hi? Yeah. She connects with the consciousness. And as you know, most animals are almost psychic. They know when someone's coming to the door before you know it. They start barking. They can sense it. How do they sense it? Somehow they're connected to the consciousness. And the consciousness is that universal field that's invisible to the eye, that we can't see, but we can connect to. It's a vibration that all things, dogs, water, trees, mountains, everything that has been given life vibrates with. That's universal consciousness. And so any one of us that's part of that whole consciousness that has access to it can access the consciousness. The soul, on the other hand, was that part of you that was created to experience that consciousness. And the soul is ever expanding, it's ever growing. So the soul experiences the consciousness, it's not the consciousness. It's sort of like what Eckhart Tolle would say, the witness that's witnessing and experiencing the consciousness. So when we talk about twin flame soulmates and the duality of both male and female, and the part where we say they're part of one soul and they incarnate most often to share the experience in the same soul, that's different than tapping into the consciousness of all things and connecting with a person or an animal. So let's say in 2011, let's say there was a Kriya Yoga instructor who was pretty famous. His name was Baba, and I was in my yoga class and he appeared to me. Now I found out after that class he had passed on. He appeared to me in the consciousness. I didn't think it was for any particular reason, just that he was in that field of consciousness. Now many souls will go through lifetimes, and sometimes their lifetimes will be spent on expanding their consciousness. So at one point your consciousness might not go very far, your field of connecting with source, and at other times it could encompass a great deal into the universal consciousness where you might pick up a lot of different things. So on that note, what's it like and how do we perceive consciousness? Our consciousness, when it's perceived by a soul or an individual in body, let's say, we can liken our bodies to TV sets. And back in the day, a TV set would have an antenna. And the antennas were like the receptors, right? They would give reception to the TV set, and the TV set would transmit a picture through signals, and then later, as it developed, also sound. So we can also, as individuals, we can pick up pictures and we can pick up sounds or audio, or what's a better word for it? Clairaudience, I would say. Like you can hear things in different dimensions, or from people you can see different things in different dimensions or in other places, like in the cases of remote viewing. That would be picking up signals from the consciousness. And on that note, sometimes, if you remember, your TV set might get interference and you get static. And so sometimes us as humans, that happens the same way. We might get static on our channel and not really get it very clear. Or sometimes we might get channel interference where we're picking up a couple of things at the same time. Or sometimes, because we have this little thing called an ego and judgments and misconceptions and beliefs, we might even interpret the information differently or wrongly based on our conditioned beliefs. So there's a whole bunch of different factors that can go into what we receive. But what you're sure of is when you do receive it, it's something that knocks you off your feet. The friend that you were just thinking about calls, or you call somebody and they say that they were just thinking about you. That's consciousness interception, not interception, but inception and acceptance of it in action. That's when it happens. When a dog barks at someone before they come to the door, that's what happens. They're picking up information from the consciousness. And she's staring at my son right now. So anyway, that's a little bit on souls and consciousness. And the next video we're going to do on the 4 lower bodies and what we need to clear out so you can come into contact with your twin flame soulmate and also start remembering your past lives. Thank you.